Good morning, Rick. How you doing?
I'm okay.
All right. We haven't done this in a long time.
I haven't worked with you on the air since the pigs ate grandma.
So here we are at Northland News Radio, and we have Rick Jordan and his fishing frenzy. And with us on the line, we also have Russ Francisco. Good morning, Russ. How are you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
Hey.
We're all right.
Beautiful.
We're fine as frogs here, right?
Well, things are a little goofy right now because we're going through some changes, and Russ, you know about changes, and it just messes everything up.
Yeah, but hey.
Yeah, like Mother Nature's playing games on us. That's hard to keep up with, and so we're managing to keep up with that for sure.
All right. I think we ought to talk about a little fishing here. Normally, by now, I'd be turning my interests towards grouse and deer and hedgehogs and whatever, but doggone it, it's still good fishing right now.
It is, and so a month ago when it got cold, the phones were ringing off the hook.
Yeah.
When are you going to have your ice fishing out? Now we have the ice fishing out. People are coming and saying, "Boy, a little early, aren't you?" So
yeah,
you can't please everybody.
Years. Well, it's just that the trouble is we aren't early. We're right on time,
yeah.
and so Mother Nature just played a trick on us and brought us back into the 80s. But it will change eventually. Winterizing boats was real busy a month ago, 3 weeks ago, and all of a sudden that stopped, and people are not putting their boats away as fast as they should. And a lot of people aren't using them; they're just lackadaisical. So I keep reminding people it's a great time to put your boat away when it's warm out.
Yeah, I had mine. I brought it in Sunday afternoon after catching a mess of crappies, I guess. We ran into a crappie festival, and so I put the boat aside. I said, I'm going to make you winterized. And then I see the forecast, and I say, nope, you're going out this weekend.
Yeah, so it's a good idea to sometimes to just, get things squared away and maybe change the oils and lubricants and stuff and make sure you stabilize your fuel, and then you can go out and play again, and then when the playing is done, you can put the boat away in confidence that it's been winterized correctly. So good time to do it.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Nothing wrong with putting Sta-Bil and the other whatever chemicals you want through the gas system, right? And then we use it, and that's good. Yeah,
you bet. You bet. It coats all the engine parts. So you want to buy Startron, Easy Store, Easy Start, anything that's got anti-corrosive chemical in it, and then when you run your motor, it just coats all the engine parts. We don't fog much anymore. I think we used to buy hundreds and hundreds of cans of fogging oil. We sell 6 a year now. We're doing a lot. So it's this new stuff works a lot better. It doesn't fall plugs. Anybody can do it. You just throw it in your fuel and go. So that's a good thing. And then maybe change the lower unit lube if you got time, and if you got a 4-stroke, you might even change oil, gear case oil. But for sure, get your lower unit lube changed, and you're ready to go.
My wife always smiles. Oh no, Jackie, Russ, you there?
Yep.
Okay, there's Jackie. Can you put your headset on?
Yeah, I hear it.
Hang on a second, Russ. The B team is working today. And I can't help her because I'm the D team. How's
there
that?
we go. I'm good. I was trying to be efficient and call the next person. So let's not do that. Let's just you guys finish your conversation.
Okay. Where was we? Oh, lower unit. I change that every fall. Am I overdoing it?
Nope. It's the time to do it. And one of the reasons is if there's oil in that lower unit lube, it'll separate over the winter. And if there's if there's water in it, and if there's a lot of water, it can sit on the bottom of that lower unit when the oil will go to the top, and it'll bust it. And it's happened. So it's a good idea. So if it's creamy white, don't change it. Take it in and get it fixed.
Yeah.
Drop that, take that oil out of there, and take it in, make an appointment, and get those filter or the oh my goodness sakes, seals fixed and make sure that you're good shape for next year. You'll never regret it. And so it's just a good time. It's also a good time. We talk about boating, but it's a great time to pull your ice stand out of the corner and work on that. Especially if we had problems last year, or make sure the mice didn't get into it and chew a bunch of holes in it and stuff like this. When it's warm, all the glues and the fabrics and stuff work so much better than when it's cold. So it's a great time to do all kinds of maintenance like that. And we're still going to be in the mid 60s and stuff next week. It's still a great time to get that stuff done.
Waxing the boat with automobile wax is okay?
Yeah, it is. The trouble is that the boat hull temperature has got to be at least 65 to 70 degrees, okay? And you say, well, it's going to be 80. Well, that's fine, but it wasn't 80 last night. So if you put it on a cold hull, it'll look nice and shiny, and then you take off the haze and it looks really good. Yeah. And this spring, it'll be all hazed up. You got to redo it again. So, the hull temperature has got to be around 70. You don't want it to be, you don't want to set it in the sunshine and let it get up to 80 because then the wax doesn't cure right again.
Boy, the things you learn from the frenzy.
Yeah, all kinds of neat stuff.
Yeah.
Big thing now is if you have an inboard or an IO and you're going to do antifreeze, get 100 below antifreeze, get marine grade. Don't use ethanol because ethanol can separate and you can have some trouble. So use the good stuff. It's a little more expensive, but it's worth it. And make sure that you don't have problems. And then stabilize that fuel. That's the big thing. If nothing else, stabilize your fuel.
And you'd like to see a full tank of gas over the winter.
Yeah, because you don't get condensation that way.
Right.
Just the opposite of what people think. You think, well, I'm going to leave it half empty. And what happens is warm and cold, and we get water dropping in there. So it's best to put it away full.
And besides, the gas price will probably go up next spring.
Well, and a lot of people say, well, I don't want the gas to get old.
Yeah.
But stabilize it, and you'll be just fine.
Well, that's right. Absolutely. Okay, some good deals at Marine General Supply.
Well, we got the canoes and kayaks. We're running them up another week. We're just getting augers in today. Ice tents are still a week or so behind. And since it's so nice, we left the kayaks out. They're all 40% off, so you can save $3, $4, $5 on those fancy Novacraft canoes. You can save $1,000. So every boat's on the lot. That's all we have left. There's like 25 boats, and next week, no matter what, we're going to put them away, and the sale is done. But it's 40% off right now. If you want ice suits, rain gear, Fred's got all the boots out.
Hunting boots? You got hunting boots there, too?
Yeah, knee-high's got insulated, semi-insulated, and heavy insulated. So they're all out, and they're all 20% off. And then if you need, some ice fishing stuff, we're starting to put that, running the ice show specials we'll be doing in December on augers and things like that. But give us a week here to catch up. The stuff's just coming. But we'll get it all out and get people going. I guess no matter whether it's hard water, soft water, or in between, we're ready to go.
He's the General, Marine General Supply. Russ, thank you very much.
We'll be right back here on, thank you, Russ, on Northland News Radio.
Back on the frenzy. Hunting season is upon us, and that means we better get a hold of somebody like Pat Kukul at Superior Shooter Supply. Good morning.
Well, good morning to you. How are you doing today?
Well, we're working through a few little kerfluffles here at the radio station.
Kerfluffles. I understand kerfuffles.
Yeah, I thought it was.
And yesterday was a big kerfuffle. Yeah.
Well, what happened to you?
Hunting season. A lot of last minute, and this stuff happens. And I've always said, if anything is man-made, at some point it's going to break. I mean, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, and it's not about warranties or anything like that. It is about warranties, and it always breaks at the worst possible time. We all know that. So, we always try to help. Mounting systems are usually one thing that can be kind of confusing right now because Leupold, in their wisdom, switched screw sizes on their mounts. That might not mean anything to you, but when you have an older system and then you have a new gun, it becomes a problem, and that's been ongoing for 2 years. So, and it's stuff, it is what it is, but our main job here is to get our customers happy and out in the woods and with the scope that works, the rifle that works, the shotgun that works. That's our job.
Yeah, I see. My dad would glue it.
Oh yeah, we've seen some things. I've seen some things.
Man, he loved.
That's the problem. Yeah, this will work. Let's put a little Loctite. No, let's put more. No,
more, yeah.
Problem.
Yeah. In fact, let's just soak it overnight and.
Yeah.
So,
and the soaking part reminds me, and I've said this about 1 million times, please, if you have choke tubes on your firearms, please grease them with some type of lubricant before you put them in. It's so important. Otherwise, they'll be shooting that same choke tube in that gun for the rest of your natural life. It's a small thing that can prevent big problems. So
Vaseline, okay? Because that seems to be pretty handy.
Yeah, anything is better than nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, anything is big except maybe spit. That doesn't work too good.
No, that seems to dry.
Yeah. So we're constantly, it's just common sense, but they're not, some people you don't know what you don't know, and sometimes things happen. So every day is a little different, but again, we do the best we can with what we have to work with, and it's lucky I got a smart staff, or I'd be in trouble.
Well, I'm lucky I have Jackie Jacoby here to.
Yeah, she's bailing you out today, isn't she?
She is. Yeah, Dave had to run away to a meeting, and Jackie's learning the frenzy.
So yeah, it's like I'm almost learning to hunt right here. It's like I know as much. Right. This is interesting. I love it.
Good.
It gets better. Yeah, it gets better.
Well, women in hunting, it's on the increase, right? Women hunting.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I had, in the clothing. We don't have a lot of clothing. We have some firearms, and the firearms industry is now catering, and they have been for the last 10 years. Guns more built for women, And I had a fella. I shouldn't say this, but I will. And he just fell in love with this over and under, and then he said, Hey, that's a lady's gun. It's a lady's gun. It is. He said, it says, and I said, listen, we've been shooting your guns for years. It's about time. It doesn't matter. As long as it fits, it's okay. We've been wearing your clothes and shooting your guns for years.
Turnabout is fair play.
Yeah, turnabout is fair play. So it's a lot of firearms going on. A lot of safes are they'll go in streaks, and the gun safes, of course, we have Browning, and we have a lot of them. I have another semi coming in, I hope, in a month. And they always seem to go in, gun safe sales go in streaks. And, it is what it is. And it'll be all smaller safes for a while, and then they want the bigger ones, and then they're back to the smaller ones. And it's not that I care. I'm just happy I'm selling safes. But, we've got a nice supply, and we're going to have a better supply in about 3 weeks of the bigger ones. So, and that's so important,
We had a next door neighbor built a house about the same time we did, and in his basement he built a gun room, if you will.
Yeah, that's everybody's dream.
It was fantastic.
Yeah. That is everybody's dream, and I know quite a few people that have it, but not everybody has the space to do it. Of course, I do sell, gun vault doors, and a lot of people, well, not a lot, but if they're building a new house, they'll build that right into it, and that is the ultimate. That is the ultimate. But if you can't do that, you can lock them up somehow, some way. We have safes for every budget and just about every size. So,
as a side story, I got to tell you, the second owner of the house, I believe, was a policeman. Perfect. And now the current owners are two nurses from St. Luke's and St. Mary's.
Oh,
I
really?
don't know what they put in their gun room. I don't want to know. But I know it's not guns.
But it's a good thing to think about.
Yeah.
All like safes. You don't have to just put guns in safes either. You can put whatever you want. Your little stash of whatever. Well, my husband and I, we have little stashes of monetary things, and once in a while we run across each other's stash and we laugh about it because see what you got there. But that's okay too. Yeah. Anytime, it's always good to have an emergency fund. If it's ammunition or money or food, it's always good to be prepared. I'm not that type of person that goes digs a hole and buries things in it, but it's always good to be prepared for everything.
True enough. And we're getting ready for the various seasons. The big one, of course, might be deer season in Wisconsin and Minnesota.
Well, we have the youth hunt coming up, right. and now they're thinking about birds. A lot of pheasant. We're selling a lot of shotguns. Oh my gosh, are we selling shotguns? And that's good, and people are getting ready, and it's the season, and they feel like they want to try something new, be it firearms or ammunition or clothes, and that's good. It's all part of it. I said it before, anticipation is always better than the realization.
Okay.
Not always, but most of the time.
Now, for pheasants, you prefer 12, 20, 16?
I would personally, 16, you don't have enough options. All of these work very well.
Okay.
Every single one of them works very well. The trend has been to 20 because they're lighter. And, people don't like to hear this, but I'll say it. You can do anything with the 20 gauge you can do with the 12. Anything. Because of the choke tubes and the different ammunition. And let's face it, carrying heavy guns around all day, it gets old after a while.
Yeah.
So it's good. The people have been trending towards lighter guns, have been for a while, and that includes rifles, too.
Okay. We got a scoot here.
Okay.
Hours for Spirit Shooter Supply.
We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 5, and we have plenty of parking. And just come and browse or ask questions. We're here to help.
Good job. Thank you very much.
And we'll be right back here on KDAL, Northland News Radio, and we have the illustrious Rick Jordan here doing the Fishing Frenzy. And who do we have online with us, Rick?
We've got Johnny Charlstrom, and it's more than fishing. We are turning our scopes.
Literally,
a little bit to the outside. Johnny Charlstrom's got his up there. Hi, John.
Good morning.
Anybody bringing in some unusual critters for you to clean and weigh and talk about?
As we speak, I am skinning a 338-pound bear.
Oh, boy.
And last night at 11 o'clock, I was finishing up a 403-pound bear. So some of these big guys are falling for the trap and coming in and getting shot now.
Well, that's the way Mother Nature goes. We're top of the food chain, for heaven's sake.
Yep.
Bear.
Yep.
Yeah. What you make them into steaks, a hamburger, or what?
Yeah. Almost all the early season animals that come in, we end up getting just the traditional, regular cuts like steak, chops, burger out of the ground. And that's mostly what we're doing these days. Although I'm looking at some newer smokers because the Department of Agriculture gave me a license and gave me the go ahead to make sausage. So I'll probably start making some sausage later this fall. But I'm still putting together some smokers and stuff.
Bear sausage? Bear smoke?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You could make some bear brats. Sure.
I've had bear stew from a guy up at Lake Vermilion that he was manufacturing. It wasn't very good, and he apologized. And no, seriously, he took it right away because I made I think I frowned a little bit.
Did you make a face, Rick?
I did make a face.
All right.
And he said, "Not that good, is it?" I said, "Well, So we grabbed a handle each and walked about half a mile into the woods and fed the animals.
All right. Well, not every experiment is a success.
No. It got better next year. He did a real good job. Moose stroganoff. That was good.
Oh, wow.
Very good.
Yeah.
Actually, we have done venison cheesesteak. Just when my husband did get a deer, we've made venison and we did a Philly cheesesteak out of it. That's one way I'll eat venison.
That sounds good, John.
Oh, yeah. Big piled high venison cheesesteaks.
On another page is my fishing report. The fish are still biting. Still biting.
Fish are still biting. Summer is still here. Don't look at the calendar because it's lying because it's still summer out.
Yeah, it sure is. We're going to be 80 or so a couple of days here. But I've noticed the water temperature, Island Lake, because it's right near my house. We go there on maybe Friday afternoon, Saturday and Sunday, and we find water temps probably at 60, 64 degrees.
So there's still some people out there with the tubes and the jet skis and the water skis.
Yeah.
at that temperature. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit before there's enough ice to stand on, I think.
Huh. Yeah, it's hard to believe.
That's all right. I don't mind putting some sunscreen on and going out in the boat in October.
No,
it'll be okay.
Yeah, some of the best fishing. Well, it happens when it happens, but we've caught a lot of fish in October, and we've caught none fish in October some years.
Yeah.
Good walleyes.
Fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, fishing's still good, and the weather is gorgeous, and take advantage of it because, boy, another week from now it could be we could be shoveling snow. So. Yeah,
I haven't seen any long-range forecasts. Jackie, your forecast only goes 2 or 3 days?
It'll go, I think, up until Wednesday or Thursday. We're only in like the 50s or 60s, and our lows are 40s and 30s.
All right, now we're
coming up
normal.
Next week. Now we're getting into the normal.
Yeah, the normal stuff. And archery, better plug the archery, John, before we run away.
A lot of crossbows coming in lately. People coming in and getting new strings and cables on their crossbows and getting service done. And I was just helping a guy out with his crossbow this morning, and he's got one of the first generation vintage Matthews crossbows.
Yeah.
And while I helped him with his old one, I showed him the new one, and he's like, his wife was standing next to him and said, "Honey, I think I see my Christmas present." So we'll see after their conversation if I get to send them out the door with a new Matthews Sub 1. But definite, there's some real nice equipment out there, and if you haven't seen it, you should swing by the shop, and we'll let you try it, fall in love, and then you can hand me your credit card and take it home.
Well, I think with archery, I mean, you could shoot in the basement in the cold weather or the inclement weather, shoot in the garage, backyard.
Or shoot at our range. We got our nice range that's heated all winter long, and you can come in and do some shooting. And in December, this Monday, December, it will be the start of our winter league, and we got lots of rooms for a lot of shooters. So good winter occupation. Good thing to do for the winter sports.
Well, to occupy yourself.
Yeah.
That's what. All right. What are the hours for the archery?
Bait shop opens every morning at 6. Archery opens at 9. We close them down together at 8 and 7 on Sundays.
Forgot to ask, what's feeding the walleyes? Leeches? No. Crawlers and minnows?
Crawlers and minnows, and for everyone that was complaining about the little bitty chubs we had a month ago, the chubs we have right now, about the best I've seen. They are gorgeous, nice, big, fat, and very healthy. There's hardly a dead one in the tank anymore.
Good. My wife hears you talk about that. She'll stop and get some for me. Thanks, John.
Excellent.
We'll see you around the corner. And we'll be back on the Frenzy in just a minute.
So we do have on the line, why don't you introduce our guest?
Well, this, of course, is Dave Miller from Northwest Outlet. Top of the morning, Millsy.
Oh, good morning, Rick, and good morning, Jackie, and good morning, everybody out there. And it's kind of nice to hear a new voice, but, Dave is solid gold.
Dave is amazing.
Well, not right now. He's got a bug.
Oh, no.
Bug attacked him, and he had to leave real quick.
Okay.
So,
boy, that's not fun at all.
So, yeah, we have the jack of all trades doing this stuff here.
You've heard that before, haven't you?
Oh, tons.
Well, Dave Miller, we're into all kinds of seasons right now, including a hunting season. And I know your store, you don't carry guns and stuff, but you can certainly outfit some people in good stuff.
Our store has kind of changed over the years quite a bit, and I mean it goes from the guns and all the hunting stuff and all the athletic stuff, and it's just it seems like different managers and different trends. I mean it's like things change, and of course for us we only have so much space, so yeah we are able to generally get people outfitted, whether they need to be cool, whether they need to be warm. Whatever is needed. And looking at the forecast and stuff here through the weekend, it's kind of a mix of stuff to be out there. But it's like, you pack what you need for the day, and you kind of go from there. Whether it's a puffy and a T-shirt or whatever.
We moved to town in 1978, and I believe I bought a pair of hockey skates from you guys in November '78.
You're probably still skating on them too, aren't you?
Well, of course. They never wear out.
Yeah, mine never wear out either. They get rusty, but they never wear out.
Yeah, well, actually.
Oh, gosh. It's crazy with all the people that are trying to get outfitted and going, and our summer clearance stuff is getting packed away, but I think there's still some of it out. But now it's getting out the long underwear. And before I forget, we're in orange season when you're out in the woods. Even before deer season, just a little orange someplace makes you stand out and lets folks that are out there hunting know that you're there. So that's good. But it's like I say, the long underwear, the smart wool socks, the darn tough socks, all of the hiking boots, the hunting boots, the rubber boots, the winter boots, they're all out too. So that and then now we've kind of made that transition. We got the flannel jacket shirts and all of that kind of stuff. But then getting out all the kids, the ladies, and the men's winter clothing and the Carhartt work clothing. It's a busy time at the old store.
Yeah, it is. It's also time for boots, and now not hockey boots, but you need a new pair of boots for the wintertime, or at least something that's waterproofish.
Yeah, and it's kind of nice nowadays. Almost all of the leather footwear. Well, the trail shoes you can kind of get either way, but so much of it now has got that breathable membrane in it, so they're waterproof and breathable. But then it's the degrees of insulation. Whether there's no insulation or whether there's 20 grams or 200 grams or 400 grams. It's getting all of that stuff out there, and we have a really great selection of it too.
I have never worn sandals in October. I've got some on right now.
We have some customers that wear sandals year-round, and they talk about having two pair, the bigger pair, so they can wear the wool socks along with the sandals.
Perfect.
Kind of like making a statement. And I'm sitting here next to Mary, and she's writing me notes here about orange hunting jackets and purple hunting jackets. And
good girl.
We've got those too, and then for the people that are going out in the woods, the compasses, the waterproof matches, and then all the camping gear, because it's surprising how many people are out camping right now and do go camping through the hunting season. So we've got a pretty good selection of that too.
Well, I'm glad she brought that up, because the compass is. I know if you're sitting around watching TV all the time, you don't need a compass. But if one step to the right in the woods, and you need one.
And don't you know?
Yes, I do. Oh, that was 10 years ago this week.
Oh, my gosh. Is that right? Holy cow, that goes back a ways. And, yeah, if you're sitting on the couch, all you need is something that points to the refrigerator so you know where to go get the beer.
All right. Now you're getting down there. What are your hours at Northwest Outlet, please?
We are open Monday through Friday, 9 until 6, Saturday, 9 to 5:30. We're closed on Sundays. And, folks, whatever you need to get outdoors, and we're talking kids, ladies, men, adults, whatever, come check us out at Northwest Outlet. We should be there, and we try to have the best service we possibly can. Thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend.
See you later. Jackie, the story goes back, 10 years. I had a black Labrador Retriever.
Yeah.
Good dog.
Yeah, labs are good dogs.
Good couch dog.
Yeah.
Not I thought I'm going to take her. Well, I thought that they were born hunting dogs. This one got me lost. Up in Itasca County, north of Deer River, on a very small trail, and I've kept following her, and this is. I guess I didn't look at my phone and the compassy part of it.
Oh boy,
was I lost. I ended up calling 911. Oh,
how long were you out?
Probably I was out 4 hours, but hour and a half of that was ambling backwards.
Oh my goodness! I bet you were. That's got to be the scary longest 4.5 hours of your life.
It was nice weather, and I still knew kind of where I was. I knew I was on the trail. Jesse Lake is over here. So I called 911, and I talked to the dispatcher in Itasca County, and I said, I really feel bad about this. He said, no problem. You're about the 2,000th today.
Oh, my goodness.
So he said, what we're going to do is we've got a car up that area, a sheriff's car, and they're going to go where, he looked at he could see kind of where I was.
Oh, good.
He
okay.
could.
Yeah.
I could.
You didn't know, but he did.
So the deputy got to a gravel road yonder and turned on his siren.
Oh.
And I just called the guy back and said, I'm in. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's a happy ending. That is great.
So cool. No, they said, you're going to be the 2,000th for the season.
Well, I'm glad that you were one of the ones that they were able to bring back. We're going to come back with Rick Jordan here on the Northland, or the Fishing Frenzy on Northland News Radio here, KDAL.
Back on the Frenzy, Matt King joins us from close by Pike Lake. Hey, it's a beautiful day, huh?
I think water skiing's back into the picture today. It's so nice.
Your buddy Russ Francisco just mentioned that. Isn't that something?
This weather's crazy we're having. But if you want to do some last-minute fishing and you don't have to dress with a parka, it's been pretty nice.
How's fishing been?
Pretty decent. I saw some guys the other day. A guy came in and he sent me a picture. He had some really nice crappies that he got. So, and I've heard the walleyes have been decent.
Yep.
It's been kind of an uptick from what we normally see this time of the year as far as people going out fishing. And, what I'm hearing out of people is, well, I'd like to go grouse hunting, but I'm not going to go walk when it's 80-something. That's too hot for the dogs, so we're going to go fishing.
Good point. And besides, if you got a dog like mine, you're going to get lost. Do you trust your dog to take you out and bring you back?
Oh, I don't know if I would trust him to take me out and bring me back, because you just want to keep going.
Yeah, okay.
There's grouse hunting going on too, and it's warm, but it's nice for that still. We're not getting rain and stuff like that, so kind of different for the waterfall hunters. It's pretty warm and not real ducky kind of weather lately, but that'll change in a quick hurry for us. Pretty soon we'll be saying, boy, it's cold out.
What happened to spring? Well, what lakes have you heard that have been giving up some good fish?
So there again, and I've heard this all summer, and I keep saying it, is Island Lake has been doing pretty well all year.
Yeah, I don't want to harp on it, but doc on it, it has been good.
It has, and that's been, right in our area, that's been a good lake. And people have been doing well out there, and, some people like the fact that you can keep a few more. They're littler ones, but they're doing that for a reason, to try and get that lake, to produce some nicer fish. So, that's been a good lake.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I forget about that from time to time. What they've done with their selective harvest really has put some big fish out there. It's great.
Yeah. Yep. And, they did something like that, not quite the same thing, but Fish Lake a few years back, put that slot in there, and, boy, you get some really nice fish out of there now, too.
Yeah, they did Mille Lacs, I don't know how many years ago, and people were raving about that.
It is working in many places, so, that's been good. I haven't heard really other lakes people, a lot of guys, I ask them where they're going, and if they hesitate and stuff, I just say, don't worry about it. You don't have to tell me, and that's how, some people don't want to tell, especially like this time of the year, you get into those crappies, guys don't want to say where they're going, but I know one spot, Fish Lake has been notorious this time of the year.
Yep.
And for the next month, I'll say, you go down that High Banks area.
Exactly what I was going to say, High Banks. Yep.
Yeah, that crappie fishing usually pretty good along there. So I'm sure that's going to start to pick up here, and people will be doing pretty well there. So it should be good.
I know, right by the High Banks, and I got to be quick here. We made a circle about 8 boats there. Just some would be far away from it, and others would work their way around, and we'd go in a circle and catch a lot of fish, and everybody was happy.
Yeah, it's a good lake too, for sure. I wanted to discuss. We got an ammo sale. Game loads for shotgun and rifle are on sale 10%, and now we started a new program. If you buy a case of shotgun shells, you get another 10% off, so you can get up to 20% off. That's probably some of the cheapest prices you'll see in the area. Also, if you buy 5 boxes of rifle, you can get another 10% on that. So, and then I got pistol ammo too. You're going to get 10% if you buy 5 boxes. So, I got some really good deals going on the ammo side of things, and we got some good clothing on sale for hunting vests and boots and stuff like that too. So, stop in. We got a full selection of everything there, and we can get you set up. We carry a lot of the rare ammo too. So
okay. Hey Matt, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Keep a tight line, shoot straight, and we'll talk more next week.
Sounds good. Have a good week.
Matt King, Fisherman's Corner.
Thank you. And this was a Fishing Frenzy. Thanks, Rick. We'll be right back here on Northland News Radio.
We did it.